The butterfly represents a lung because of the shape. So in the lung transplant unit at UCSF, they have butterflies all over because it represents the lung.
Fabulous. And new beginnings and transformation.
And I am a lung transplant.
Wow.
I had a lung transplant, so that means a lot more to me than just
but
it all is.
Fran, that is heartwarming. And since you want to wear your story on your sleeve, I hope you will take your scarf
I am.
and pin it. Use your lung, your butterfly lung, right on the scarf like
I know,
that.
it's gorgeous.
Well, and
It has a lot of meaning. Plus it's
super.
pretty. Plus it's pretty.
Okay.
Chocolate and milk.
All right. It's Cottage Jewel time, the first of our fall newsletter. Time is falling back, leaves are falling, and I'm going to help you fall in love with everything vintage and antique. In this newsletter, I'm going to show you how to layer your accessories, enjoy the layering of family history and clothing, polish your silver for the holidays, and a few other special tips to enjoy everything that helps you fall in love. It's Marcia with page 1 of our first newsletter. I want to show you the joy of layering. The leaves are falling. You can drape yourself in branches and color. This is the season to grab your favorite centerpieces and find new ways to pile it on. These are sash pins. They were made between the 1890s and 1910. They were originally made to be worn at the waist, but I'm not promoting our waistline today. I want to show you how to take a sash pin and wear it in new ways. From the shoulder to a closure for a scarf or a cape, one pin that has a strong stem can hold a lot of heavy wools and jackets and sweaters, whatever you're wearing. Another trick of layering is finding layers that graduate something high as a focal point to center around you, and then draping beads to give length and extension. You could go for color or use something more subtle that I've chosen. And if you go longer, you can take a chain. This is an old lucite chain from the 1940s, and you can actually put the pin through the chain and use it as a centerpiece or drape it around your neck and have your sash pin become the clasp or closure on your beads. Another trick is putting it on a hat, either a dress hat, or if you want to be more festive and fun, you can take an old pop-up top hat, put a stretchy hairband around it to add a little color, and now you have a safe base to pin your favorite brooch. A clustering of leaves, acorns, or possibly a feather, depending on what sort of festivities you're going to. Another good trick with the layering, my butterfly's a little big, you can go with a simple chain or a more dramatic Cleopatra collar, and if you extend beads below it, you can create a longer, leaner look. This fun centerpiece was just a loose stone of carved jade. I took a strand of 1920s Bohemian glass, re-knotted it with the stone as a centerpiece, and now I have the extension that has me ready to go for the fall. Enjoy the fun at Cottage Jewel. All right, Marcia's playing in her jewel case again here at Cottage Jewel. Day after day, I get asked, what is a cameo, and how do I tell if my family heirloom is really something special? Well, if it's an heirloom, of course it's special, and I encourage you to wear it. If your family piece has a multicolored image typical of a French courting scene, chances are it's a French Limoges porcelain piece from anywhere in the late 1800s to the mid 1900s. If you happen to have a very finely detailed piece, either painted on ivory or on gold, as this 1860s cherub is, then you definitely have a piece that belongs in a museum or your safe, or beautifully hung on your pearls. Differentiating between a shell cameo like I'm wearing, a porcelain cameo, or a stone cameo is a little trickier. Your stone cameos are far more valuable because, of course, a stone is harder to cut than a shell. To identify your piece, you can put it on your cheek. If it's particularly cold, it's a stone. The shell is a little more, it's more organic, and it tends to be at room temperature and has a different feel than the cold stone. Either way, it should be worn and enjoyed. Other fun things to look for in your family jewel box are gems in unusual colors. Most think that a colored stone is glass, but a piece like this from the 1840s is a very rare Hessonite garnet spread around like a flower with a center of amethyst. That piece would go great with our fall fashions and all of our fall foods. So the next time you visit Danville, know that there's food treasures, family heirlooms, and a lot of good experiences that you can find right here in the historic downtown. 'Tis the season. It's always time to polish the silver, especially at the holidays. Whether it's your jewelry or the beautiful serving trays for Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas, or just a good party, I want to share a couple of my favorite supplies for polishing. Here at the shop, I use Never Dull. You actually buy this in auto body shops, but it's convenient because it comes in a big, fluffy ball of fluff that has a special secret goo formula, and it polishes the silver to a bright, shiny finish without leaving all the white gunk in the edges that you end up having to brush out later with a toothbrush. So I tend to use the Never Dull here at the shop. But at home, if you've got a beautiful tray like this Art Deco tray that is shiny and silver and has a smooth surface, the fiber in the Never Dull can scratch your silver. So if you're concerned about the condition and the sheen of your silver, then I have to recommend my grandmother's formula of choice, Good Old Rights. This is that funny blue polish. It's available in all of the grocery stores. It used to actually come in a blue bottle, but it's a nice cream that will clean your surfaces, and then you can just rinse it off with soap and water. So these are definitely my two favorite polishing friends. A little Windex to take the gunk off works well too. If you're going to be fine dining at Peasant and the Pear, they probably have more stainless there, and their big washing machines keep it shiny. Have fun with your silver, and happy holiday. If you need more to make a party right, you can always find me, Marcia, at Cottage Jewel in the heart of the downtown in Danville. Happy season. Time to fall in love.